Hey guys, my name is McDuff and I'm 17. I go to Clayton High School. I'm a senior and obviously I'm planning to go to Liberty. That's why I'm wearing a shirt. So I first accepted God when I was around 8. My dad came into my room one night and it was a Wednesday night, so we had kids worship that night. And he came in and he was asking me about, what did you guys learn tonight, blah, 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 blah. But we ended up talking about, Jesus dying on the cross, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. What do you have to do to accept him? And my dad was like, just repeat after me with this prayer. So we repeated it, and since then, I really didn't get serious about my faith until around 12, 13, and that was at a church camp called Meta. It was a winter retreat kind of thing, and it was called The Love Project was the message, and Clayton King was speaking, and really he was just talking about his undying love for us. And so the last night, me and all my friends were there, and we were up in the balcony, and he had called down an altar call, and so while we were praying, I was like, oh gosh, do I go all the way down? Probably be like one of the last people, but we all went down, all my friends and I, and our youth pastor at the time came up and to us down there and was like, hey, are you guys here to rededicate your life or to, be a Christian for the first time? And obviously, since I had already accepted him, I was rededicating my life. And ever since that moment that I did, I felt a traumatic change in my life, just doing everything I can for God. So when I was young, you're obviously young, so you're not making as big, I wouldn't say bad decisions, but just different life choices that can, set you up for the future. So I think the biggest difference in between before I rededicated my life and then when I rededicated my life is just the whole deal with prayer and actually feeling him in my life, not just saying that I'm going to do these things, but actually taking action in them and actually feeling God use me in certain ways. And actually, whenever I pray, I actually feel him. I feel his presence, through worship a lot. But, just overwhelming, joy that I have God in my life is what gets me through every day. I would probably say that, we all mess up. Nobody's perfect. You're always going to have lows and highs. And, whenever I personally go through a low, I always, sometimes doubt God. And that's not something that you want to do. You always want to praise him for who he is and really understand who he is. And that's what I've always been trying to tell people, is that God is not someone that you need to doubt, not someone that can be put in a box and put in your pocket and only needed whenever you need help. He's always someone that's going to be there for you no matter what, but in the good times, you always need to thank him for what he's done and just being joyful in that moment.